Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Mystic Magic. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be finding out what you can expect in 2023. I'm so excited to see what's in store for 2023, and I'm really looking forward to having a fresh start. So I have 4 piles for you to choose from today. Over here on pile 1, we have the new Mythic Tarot and an Amethyst Tower. On pile number 2, we have the Prisma Visions Tarot and a Lapis Lazuli Tower. On pile number 3, we have the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot and a Clear Quartz Tower. And then on pile number 4, we have the New Moon Tarot and a Labradorite pile. So feel free to pause the video if you need some more time figuring out which pile you're the most drawn towards. And once you've chosen, you can scroll down to the description box or the pinned comment and skip ahead to your reading. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force all the messages to fit for you in your life. There could simply just be messages here that are meant for other people watching that just aren't meant for you. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the reading. Hey there, pile 1. If you chose the Amethyst Tower and the new Mythic Tarot, you're in the right spot. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight on into the reading and see what you can expect in 2023. So right before I turned on the camera, I was hearing don't stop, get it. So I feel like you're going to be really motivated, feeling really ambitious, really driven towards your goals and just going after your dreams, really trying to accomplish what it is that you've set out to do for this year. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands coming out first. I love this. This is a very exciting energy. I feel like in 2023 you're gonna have a lot of brilliant ideas, a lot of creative energy coming up, feeling a lot of passion and inspiration. Okay, we also have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. You may be traveling a lot in 2023 or feeling called to go to new places and explore, feeling really adventurous and like wanting to try new things. Oh my, okay. We also have the King of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Wands reversed as well as the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's talk about it, you guys. On the back of the deck, we have the 2 of Pentacles. So, wow. You have Wands and Pentacles in your reading. You guys are going to be feeling so inspired and so ambitious when it comes to your career, when it comes to making money, and when it comes to your material world as well. I feel like you guys have a lot of goals. Like you may want to purchase your first home, or you may want to make a big move. You may even be interested in changing careers with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands reverse. It's almost like maybe in 2022 you had this idea, but maybe you weren't feeling confident enough to actually go for it, or feeling like, oh, it would be silly of me to do that. But I'm feeling like even though you've tried to dismiss it, this feeling is still there and it's something you can't ignore. And I'm getting this kind of like fuck it energy and like I'm just gonna go for it. Like life's too short, like I might as well just try. Having the King of Pentacles centering your reading, and oh my, like the fact that we have the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles here is honestly amazing. You guys are going to be so successful in whatever you set out to do. Okay, so whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that makes you feel really excited is going to bring you so much abundance, so much wealth, so much prosperity, and a lot of fulfillment too. Okay, and this is going to be personal happiness and fulfillment with the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be feeling so accomplished and so proud of yourself, but I'm also seeing that your family is going to be feeling really proud of you. Your friends are going to be feeling really proud of you. And the amount of success and wealth that you accumulate, there's going to be so much of it that you're going to be able to share that with others, okay? Because the Ten of Pentacles here tends always represent an overabundance of an energy, and Pentacles talk about the material world. It talks about tangible things. So this is like an overflowing of money that, you know, you'll be in a position where you can treat your friends, treat your family, you know, like buy them nice gifts or take them on really exciting adventures or experiences that maybe they wouldn't have ever thought of doing or wouldn't have ever invested in that personally themselves. But I feel like you're going to be sharing your inspiration and excitement, and it's just going to like bleed out into everybody else around you. I see a lot of people are going to be looking at you as a source of inspiration and aspiration too. Like, I feel like you're really going to be a role model for a lot of people, and by you having the courage to really step out and follow your passions and like chase your dreams, it's like giving other people permission to do the same thing. It's this like very beautiful positive domino effect of like, yeah, other people seeing what you're up to and being like, wow, like if Pile 1 can do it, then maybe I can do it too. And it just turns into this ripple effect of like everyone starting to take steps towards chasing their dreams. I'm definitely seeing travel in the cards for you with this Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands reversed, especially because he is holding this little globe here. So if you had some travel plans in 2022 that didn't end up working out for one reason or another, you're going to be taking that trip in 2023, okay? So if you had something planned and then like weather happened, or you know, some world event happened, or just something came up in your schedule and things fell through, don't give up on that dream, because it's going to happen in 2023, okay? And I feel like the reason why it didn't work out is because this trip is going to be so much better when it happens in 2023, okay? It's like with this newfound abundance, it's like you're going to be able to kind of like replan the trip in a new way. You'll be able to book like more experiences, or maybe be able to travel to like multiple cities in that country, or even like booking a higher star resort, or like treating yourself to like going to fancy restaurants, or like going to the spa, doing some extra shopping while you're there. Okay, so be excited about that. Oh my goodness, I love this for you. Let's grab some more cards and see what else. Oh, all right. Wow, we have the Peacock. I knew this card was going to come out for someone, and I'm not surprised that it's you. This is all about being in the spotlight. So whatever it is that you're working on, you're gonna be noticed, you're gonna be seen, like you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb, but but like in the best way possible, okay? This is like, I'm even getting that like people from different countries or people around the world are going to be seeing what you're doing. So I don't know if you're doing something on social media, if you have a platform of some kind, if you have a business, whatever it is, I see it becoming really big, and a lot of people having their eyes on you. Also, oh my god, you guys are gonna be looking so good in 2023. Like, I'm just gonna come out and say it, like, you guys are gonna be looking fine. Oh my god, I'm actually blushing right now, like I'm getting really hot. You guys are gonna be looking really, really good in 2023, okay? With all of this fire and like this earthy energy, it's like physically, you guys are gonna be looking so good. So I don't know if you've been going to the gym, if you've been switching up your diet, or if these are goals that you have set for 2023, but either way, it's gonna happen, you guys. I'm seeing like major glow up, major beauty, like your hair looking healthy and luscious, your skin is glowing. Whatever fitness goals you have for yourself for 2023, you're gonna achieve them, and other people are gonna notice. Other people are gonna be so attracted to you, and they're just gonna flock to you like a magnet. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's grab another card. Ooh. Okay, so we have the frog coming out. I love this because the frog talks about healing and rejuvenation. So I love to see that even though you're working really hard in 2023, you're also making sure that you're taking care of your body. You're taking care of your vessel. You're treating it like it's a sacred temple, because it is, okay? And you're recognizing that, you know, you need to be at your best if you want to put your best into your endeavors, right? So like, I see you making sure that you're getting enough sleep, really working out a sleep schedule that works for you. I see you figuring out a routine or some kind of structure that allows you to be productive when it comes to your career, but also allows you to take time out to rest, recharge, and have fun as well, okay? 2023 is not just about work, work, work. It's also about play, 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 and fun, 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 and rest, rest, rest. Okay? I love this. This is a fantastic balance. I feel like you might be going somewhere really tropical or somewhere really exotic with the frog and the peacock here. Maybe somewhere that it rains a lot, like a rainforest or like a jungle type area. I'm kind of picking up like Thailand or Indonesia or something, but that doesn't have to be the case. But I'm kind of picking up this like humid weather, or like very hot weather, like desert or something like that. Okay, we also have transformation coming out. Wow, this is beautiful. Transformation. So, okay, one thing that I'm seeing with transformation is, like we were talking about with your glow up, like I feel like physically you're going through this transformation. And I also feel like this is because in 2022, you've really made a lot of effort to improve your life. You've started implementing changes when it comes to your habits, how you speak to yourself, like the narrative that you're telling yourself. And overall, by prioritizing yourself, this has been shifting your energy in 2022. And finally, in 2023, you're going to start to see the physical results of this kind of energetic transformation that you've been going through. So I want to say that this has been a long time coming for you. Let's see what we have. Wow, we have success. And look at this jungle, you guys. Wow. Yeah. A lot of success, like whatever it is that you're setting your mind to do in 2023, it's gonna bring so much success to you. Wow, we have abundance coming out too. Oh my god, this is insane. Yes, thank you for all the confirmations. Like, wow. I don't know if I even have much more to say about that, because that really just clarifies everything we've been talking about. Like, you're blooming, okay? Whatever seeds you've planted in 2022, or even, I want to say, like, back, like, okay, from 2020 onwards, whatever seeds you've been planting, they have slowly been taking root underground. They have been slowly sprouting, and now finally in 2023 is when you're going to bloom, you're going to blossom, you're going to really step into your own and like embody all of these things that you've been trying to manifest or like turn into, if you will. And like, people are going to be noticing, like it's going to be impossible for people to ignore this. It's going to be impossible for people to not be drawn to you. Wow. Okay. So we also have Unfinished Symphony coming out. So this is kind of bringing me back to this Ace of Wands in reverse. Like if there's something that you started in 2022 that you never got around to finishing, like this could be a project or business that you started working on in 2022 and you've been putting a lot of time, effort, energy, resources into this project. You're going to be wrapping this up in 2023, and this is what's bringing you so much abundance. Music seems to be very significant here with this card, so I don't know if you're a musician or a singer or lyricist, a composer, or anything of that nature. You certainly don't have to be, but I also feel like the music that you listen to in 2023 will be really significant. So like make yourself some really motivating playlists that like hype you up and like make you feel excited, make you feel like a boss, make you feel like a king or a queen, okay? Because you know, music has such a profound impact on our emotions and our state of mind. So let's be more conscious of the kind of music that we're listening to, right? And I also feel like you'll get a lot of like synchronistic messages through music as well. So you may find that certain lyrics really pop out, really get your attention. And these are messages from the universe, okay? Trying to guide you, trying to encourage you, giving you support, things of that nature. You may also notice that certain songs like follow you around, or you may have like an anthem for the year or an anthem for like different portions of the year. And when you look back on that time period, you're gonna kind of realize like how that song really really aligned with that kind of time period or that time frame. Okay, you may also learn how to play a new instrument in 2023, or perfect a skill that you've already started to learn. It doesn't matter how long ago you would have started learning this, but I feel like in 2023 you may pick that up again, or just really spend more time focusing on building that skill. Wow. Okay, we also have Poised coming out. Like, you're going to be so like elegant and refined in 2023. This is such regal energy. This is energy of someone who knows what they're worth, who's confident, who's very self-assured, and is like and it's like you're done with the doubts, okay? Like, period. You're done with doubting, you're done with fear and insecurity. You're like, I know that I'm talented, I know that I'm capable, I know that I can do this, and it's time for everyone else to see what it is that I've known all along. And it's like, you're going to literally just be jumping with joy. Oh my goodness, I'm definitely seeing a lot of celebrations happening for you in 2023, like reaching a lot of milestones, or very significant turning points. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Okay, we have Peace coming out. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. Wow. That's so beautiful. And this is really taking me to the peacock because the colors are so similar. It's like having such a healthy love and admiration for yourself, and really making decisions that come from a place of love, and decisions that support your inner peace. Like, if it doesn't make you feel good, you're not gonna do it, period. Okay, we're only making decisions now that make us feel good, that bring us peace, that bring us joy, that bring us fulfillment, okay? We're not wasting our time with anything else. And this is also taking me back to this frog as well. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. Like, a lot of cleansing and rejuvenation happening in 2023. Okay, we also have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Oh, that's so sweet. I really love that. So you may feel that at times, like, it's a lonely journey that you're going on. Maybe you're kind of the only person you know who's really trying to pursue their dreams. And, you know, I'm getting that, what's that phrase? Like, it's lonely at the top. I'm kind of getting that kind of energy, but like, just know you have so much support. And even if people aren't in the exact same position as you, these people still really, really support you. And if you feel like you don't have that kind of support system, it's absolutely coming in 2023. Like, again, I don't know if you're on social media or you have an audience or a platform of some kind, but I see you growing or building on a community that you already have. And again, like, there's a globe right in the center here. Like, there's such an international like global theme that I'm picking up here. You're going to be connecting with people from all over the world, pile one, which is so cool. Whether this is like through your business or through your travel adventures, like, you're just going to be connecting with so many different people, so many different cultures, and having a lot of new experiences. Okay, so we have the mountain here, major challenge to overcome. Let's get some clarity on what that's about. What is this major challenge pile one is going to need to overcome in 2023, please? What's this major challenge? Pile one. Okay, wow. That's crazy. We had mountain coming out, major challenge to overcome, and then we have mountain road. You're on the road to success. So the challenge that you're overcoming is this road to success, which we literally have twice. You're going to be successful. So just know that any challenge that comes up, you are going to overcome it, okay? Like, I'm hearing, don't even sweat it, okay? Doesn't matter how big this challenge feels, you are going to be able to overcome this. You will be successful and you're going to reach the top of that mountain. And oh my God, you remember I said it feels lonely at the top and we have these mountains here? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, let's get a couple more cards here. What else is going on in 2023 for my pile ones? What else is going on? Ooh! Oh, that went on the floor. Hold on. Okay. So we have boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I mean, yeah, it's clear that you're going to be working so hard, and I have no doubt that you're going to be successful. Like, I feel like that was more of just a confirmation, like the effort that you've been putting in is paying off, and to like keep up the good work, okay? Don't let the fact that you like, if you haven't seen the results that you thought you would see by this point, don't let that discourage you, because the success is coming, okay? So just keep focusing on your goals, keep focusing on these things that you want to achieve, because it's going to happen, okay? So we also have ring. Marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Wow. So I can see that you guys are really committing yourself to something. This could be a connection, or because so much of this reading has been talking about career and business and things like that, you could be entering into a contract with someone, or you could be working out some like legal matters when it comes to your business. And I don't say that in a negative way, but like, for example, like setting up copyright, setting up a patent, maybe you're like signing a lease for a storefront or a new office or a studio or something like that. But either way, I see so much commitment when it comes to your goals and like all the things that you want to achieve in 2023. This is so beautiful. All right, let's close the reading off with some advice for you for 2023. Also with this ring, like you're also committing to yourself. You're committing to yourself and you're like, I'm worthy of following through on my goals. I'm worthy of following through on my dreams. Like no one is going to do it for me. I need to be the one who has the discipline to wake up every single day and take action and take steps towards achieving my goals. Like whether this is fitness goals, health goals, career goals, goals when it comes to connections and relationships, personal goals, whatever it is, like you're committing so hard to yourself. And I really see you following through on these promises that you're making. And this is only going to help build your confidence more and more in 2023. So let's get some advice. What is the advice for? Where'd it go? Okay. We have chance. Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. Ooh, wow. I feel like there's going to be some, I just heard a lucky break. Lucky break. Wow. I'm getting goosebumps. This is amazing. So I feel like there's going to be an opportunity or some opportunities that take place in 2023 that are going to feel like just pure luck. They're going to feel so synchronistic and like miraculous is what I want to say. Like I feel like it's just going to come to you. This isn't even anything that you have to do, because the reason why these things will come in is because of all the effort that you've been making towards your goals. Okay, so just keep doing what you're doing, you guys. All right, let's get a couple more cards of advice for you. Doing this one. Stillness. In calm waters, everything becomes clear. I like that because this goes back to what we were talking about with balance and the frog being here. It'll be really important for you to take time out where you're not so busy, okay? Especially if you feel like you're struggling with having clarity, coming up with solutions, or like if you're starting to feel tired or burnt out, it's really time for you to take a break. And sometimes that feels counterintuitive, like, oh, I have so much stuff to do, I can't possibly afford to take a break right now. Yes, you can. Okay, and it's actually extremely productive and beneficial to rest, okay? And you'll find that everything will become so much more clear when you take this time out to just be still. So this could be about incorporating meditation into your daily routine, going for a walk, you know, any kind of activity that just kind of lets you unwind for a little bit. Even just sitting out in nature, you know, like having a cup of coffee, having a tea, having a smoothie, whatever, and just like sitting outside for 10-15 minutes where you can just like relax, ground yourself, bring calmness and peace to your mind. So we have protection. Keep some aquamarine close. Mermaids' tears have been known to create these precious gems. So just know that like whatever it is that you're working on, whatever projects, whatever goals that you have, they're being protected, okay? And you are also being protected during this process as well. And our last card, wow, is generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it for yourself? And that's just bringing me straight back to the beginning where I was talking about this overflow of abundance that you're going to be able to share with your loved ones, okay? Wow. Pile 1, I loved your reading. 2023 seems like such a beautiful year. You absolutely deserve all of the success, all of this abundance, all of these exciting opportunities. I'm very proud of you, and I hope you're proud of yourself too. Please let me know what you thought in the comments, how this resonated for you, and what you're most excited about for 2023. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here and letting me read for you. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, friends. Hey there, pal 2. If you chose the Lapis Lazuli and the Prisma Visions Tarot, you're in the right place. So we are going to get straight on into it and see what you can expect in 2023. So right before I turned on the camera, I was hearing the song I Don't Want to Be You Anymore by Billie Eilish. So I'm really intrigued to see, oh my goodness, what this is about. Okay, starting off, we have the 5 of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. We have the 3 of Wands. Okay, let's grab a couple more cards. And so with that song coming through, the feeling that it was giving me was like finally letting go of other people's expectations and stepping into your own energy and doing things for you. Okay, we also have the 8 of Wands coming out. Beautiful. And let's grab one more card. Okay, well, we have 2 more cards. That's fine. So we have Death. And we also have the 9 of Cups. Oh, I love that. Okay. On the back of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yes. So with that song coming through and then also having this 5 of Wands here, it's like what I'm feeling is that in 2023, you're no longer going to be acting or making decisions based on what other people think you should be doing. You're making decisions for yourself, okay? You're going after your own happiness. You're going after things that you personally love or things that you personally want to do. Okay, so all of this outside noise is clearing out, and this internal conflict that you've been feeling of like almost feeling like this obligation of like, I need to tend to your needs because my needs are not important or what I want isn't important. Okay, that's ending with 2022. And 2023, you're really stepping into this energy of going deep within and starting to figure out like, what is it that I like? What is it that I want to do? Like, what are some goals that I want to set for myself? How can I step outside of my comfort zone and try something new? Maybe try that thing that I've always been wanting to go after, but like never did it because I didn't have the support or I didn't have validation from other people. So in 2023, you're no longer needing approval from other people. You're seeking approval from yourself and you're seeking validation from yourself. And you're like, you know what, if this is something that I want to do, I want to try, like, I'm going to do that. I have every right to try out this new hobby. I have every right to, you know, try out this new routine, try this new diet, try this new exercise plan, maybe even try a new career. Okay. And by allowing yourself to kind of experiment and be a little bit more adventurous, it's really going to transform your whole life. And I feel like things are finally going to start moving along quickly for you. Whereas before, there was a lot of conflicting energy, maybe feeling a lot of competition or a lot of comparison towards other people and what they're doing. And this really could have caused you to feel really stuck and feel like things aren't moving along quickly, okay? But that's going to clear up because we have the 8 of Wands, and this is like very fast moving energy. This is kind of like an effortless flow of energy, okay? And I love that we're ending with the 9 of Cups here because this is really telling me that 2023 is going to be a year of personal fulfillment for you. You're really going to feel so much joy and pride towards yourself for really stepping outside of your comfort zone and like just going after things and like not even caring if things don't work out, because it's not always about things being like successful or things making money for you. Sometimes it's just about trying new things and having new experiences and gaining a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge from those experiences, right? Life isn't always just about, oh, I have this new hobby, so now I need to make money off of it. No, sometimes life is just about simply enjoying things for the sake of pleasure. And I see you giving yourself more permission to do things like that. I also see you being a lot more independent in 2023, which could be a very big step outside of your comfort zone if you're used to, again, kind of having that need for approval or validation from other people. Like, oh, I really want to go watch this new movie, but none of my friends want to see it, so I'm not going to go. No. In 2023, you're like, if no one's down to come with me, like, I'll just go by myself. I'm just going to go try out that new restaurant by myself. I'm going to go check out this new store by myself. Some of you may really push the boundaries and even like go on a solo trip. I'm seeing that for some of you with the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. It's like, you may really, push your comfort zone and like really put yourself out there and travel to a new place by yourself, even if this is like within your country, or even going like international with it. I definitely see you exploring a lot of different options that in the past you may have felt like you weren't able to do for one reason or another. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of liberation, a lot of freedom, and a lot of joy and fulfillment that comes as a result of that. So let's see. We also have the Stingray. Yes, I love this. Every time I see this card, it makes me think of someone who's really confident because of the way that the spine is lit up here. So it's like you're really starting to be more firm with your boundaries. You're really starting to be more firm about like the kind of energy that you allow yourself to accept, the kind of people that you're around, the kind of experiences that you want. You're really coming into alignment. You're really coming into your own and like really just starting to discover who you are, what you like, what you enjoy, what brings you happiness. Because it's one thing to think about it, but we don't truly know until we try, right? So I see 2023 being like a very experimental year for you. Some of you may do something different with your hair or your appearance. You may like completely switch up your wardrobe. You may dye your hair a different color or like try a new hairstyle or something like that. And this all comes back to like this idea of exploring your options and just like seeing like what fits for you. Like, do I like this? Is this a vibe that I like? Like, does this feel like me? And if not, it's like, okay, well, you know, I tried that out and, you know, I'm not so big on this hairstyle, but hey, at least I know now that I don't like bangs. You know what I mean? So let's see. We also have the Bee coming up. I love this. There's so much like joy and happiness coming out of this card. I feel like you're going to also, you're going to start taking more action from a place of love, and it's gonna kind of have this ripple effect where as you take action towards things that bring you joy and pleasure, you're going to attract more and more experiences that bring you joy and pleasure. And even though the bee, it usually makes me think of someone who is like very hardworking. Now, I'm not saying that you're not hardworking because I know that you are, but I'm getting this like very fun energy coming from this card. and the phrase busy bee is coming to mind. So I feel like you're definitely going to be busy in 2023, but it's a good kind of busy. It's the kind of busy where you have a lot of like exciting plans or exciting things on your agenda. Like it's almost like every week or something like that, there's going to be like something new, or like I'm going to sign up for this new class, or I'm going to go to this new coffee shop. There's also this feeling of being more spontaneous too, where kind of breaking out of your usual routine or your usual habits, and just totally on a whim being like, you know what, I am going to make a left on this street instead of making a right like I usually do, and I'm going to go explore and see what's down there because I've actually never done that before. Ooh, we also have the vulture. I love this because this is telling me in 2023, you're really clearing out anything that's not working for you anymore, okay? And I'm going to be honest, I feel like there's going to be some connections that fall away, but I don't want this to be something that you are fearful over, because always know that whatever is cleared away or whatever leaves our life, it's because it no longer resonates with us, and it's no longer aligned with who we're becoming. And in order to have new experiences and new energy and new connections come into our life, we have to be able to let go and make space for that, okay? So if you feel like, you don't have a supportive friend group, or you feel like you don't have, or you don't enjoy like certain foods that you're eating and you're wanting to be healthier, or you don't enjoy certain habits that you have because you're recognizing that they're draining you, it's like you're going to take steps and make effort towards clearing these things away and replacing them with things that make you feel good, with things that bring you pleasure and things that actually make you happy, not things that give a temporary or superficial sense of happiness. Like for example, this is just an example, I'm not saying this is your situation, but like imagine someone who drinks a lot, okay? To them, they may tell themselves like, oh yeah, I really enjoy it, I love partying, it's so much fun, but the next day, every time they wake up, they feel like shit, they're hungover, they regret their decisions, they spent a lot of money, and it just leaves them feeling bad. And it's like, well, is it really worth it if you wake up every morning and you feel like that? This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. So I see you really making so much effort towards prioritizing yourself, your health, your well-being, your happiness, and you're really starting to have more confidence in letting go of things that just aren't working for you anymore. It's like, it doesn't matter how long I've had this habit, how long this connection has been in my life, or whatever the case is. If it's not filling me up, if it's draining me, and if it's making me feel bad, like I just don't want that anymore. So pile 2, I'm really proud of you, because this is not an easy thing to do. Okay, it's very hard to be able to let go and to make changes that are truly beneficial for us, even when other people don't understand. Wow. Look at this. We have blessings coming out. Oh, I love that. Blessings. Yeah, I'm being taken back to when I brought up that, when that travel message came up. So whether you're traveling alone or with people, and it's funny because this message came up in pile number 1 too, but I'm picking up this like very tropical vibe. This could be the Caribbean for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up. Let's see, what are these blessings? Let's get some more clarity. Oh my goodness, these cards are going everywhere. Okay. What are these blessings? Wow. We have healing chaos. That's actually so beautiful, you guys. Wow. Okay. So that's this 5 of Wands energy. Okay. Whatever chaos, whatever conflict, whatever drama there's been, one of your blessings of 2023 is that is being cleared away. It's being cleared away, and I feel like your whole life is going to transform. We have all of these butterflies around this tornado, and with the chaos, after that comes stillness. And I feel like your life is going to feel so much more peaceful. Yeah, oh my God. Wow. Literally, as I said that, we have standstill coming out. But I'm not picking this up in like a stagnant, like very stuck, very like an icky feeling. This is like finally having that piece of quiet where like the water calms enough that you can actually see your reflection in it. Okay, this is like peace, serenity, tranquility. Okay, there's no more of this drama, no more of this conflict. It's like you can just take a deep breath and relax. And I also feel like you're going to have a much greater peace of mind. Like it's this energy of like the mind not being as loud or as full of chatter as it usually is. You may find meditation or any kind of meditative practice to be really helpful for you in 2023 to kind of help facilitate this feeling of peace and stillness. We also have To Be Fair coming out, which I love because this is telling me that like things are balancing themselves out for you. Anywhere where there's been an imbalance in your life, whether this has to do with unequal give and take in your relationships, or unequal, or what am I trying to say? Or unfair compensation at work, just any kind of situation that's been feeling unbalanced for you or feeling really hectic and crazy, it's going to balance out, and there's this feeling of justice coming through. It's like you're finally getting what you deserve. You finally get everything that you've been giving coming back to you. We also have TikTok coming out. So, I mean, this is a bit of a specific message, but like if you have a TikTok and you've been trying to like grow your account or like grow your platform, that's something that could be happening. But this card talks about divine timing, and it also talks about, it has this message of like, it's not too late. You haven't run out of time. You're not too late to the party, okay? Everything happens exactly when it needs to, and it can be difficult. We can compare ourselves sometimes with other people's timelines, where it's like, well, you know, these people got married by this age, and these people got their first house at this age, or these people are already at this position at work. It's very difficult, but don't worry about other people and what they're doing. Everyone's on their own path, and everything is happening for you exactly on time. There's this example that I've heard from someone else. This isn't my example, but it's this idea of like, if you're at a restaurant and you order chicken, you don't want them to send that chicken too early, right? Like, you don't want raw, uncooked chicken. No, you want that chicken to be perfectly cooked. You also don't want them to send it too late. You want them to send it right on time. And it's the same message coming through of like, you are right on time. You're not behind. It's not too late. If there's something that you've always wanted to do, but you feel like your opportunity has passed, the time has passed, it has not. You have time to go do that thing, to try that thing out, to travel to that place, to start that new hobby, to try a healthier diet. Okay, there is time for you to do that. There is always enough time. Okay, there's an abundance of time. We have, wow, look at this. We have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Yes, 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 yes. So this is what I was picking up with the vulture, where I do feel like there's going to be some relationships that naturally fade away. But as a result, there's going to be new connections that come in. New connections with people who truly appreciate you, truly support you, and really vibe with who you are. So we have a few more cards coming out. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. This is beautiful, okay? Especially because with this TikTok message of like feeling like you're running out of time, you're releasing the need to know exactly where you're going before you go do it. This is kind of that like adventurous energy that I was picking up at the beginning of like stepping outside of your comfort zone and trying things anyway, where it doesn't even matter if things work out or not, because it's about the experience at the end of the day. We also have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So I see you being super creative in 2023, whether this has to do with any projects that you're working on, new routines, new habits, things like that. Like you're really starting to open up your mind, open up your perspective, and just like really feeling like the world is your oyster and you have so much to choose from. And it's almost this feeling of like, okay, like where do I start? But in a really exciting way. Like, what should I do first? I'm getting this visual of someone who there's like a map on the wall and they have their eyes closed and they throw a dart, and wherever the dart lands, it's like, okay, that's where I'm going to travel to this year. It's this like really creative, like spontaneous kind of energy, and like this energy of surrendering, where it's like, instead of overthinking and stressing myself out, like let's just choose to have fun with it instead. Let's make this more lighthearted. Let's make this something that's more enjoyable. Okay, wow, we also have abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Wow, yes, you can have whatever experiences that you want to have. You can have whatever connections and relationships you want to have. It is yours for the taking. You just need to declare it. You need to set the intention for it and then take inspired action towards it. Okay, so if you're wanting to, I don't know, try a new hobby out, the only way to actually do that is to start experimenting and trying. So, I don't know, maybe you go out and buy some paint and some canvas, or you go out and you buy some crocheting supplies. It's like you're not limiting yourself anymore, and you're really starting to see like how abundant your imagination is, how abundant your creativity is, and not letting other people's doubts and other people's insecurities hold you back anymore. Okay, so we have the month of June coming out. So your birthday could be in June, or this could represent someone significant, or this could have to do with something very important happening in June. So let's get more clarity. What's happening in June 2023? Oh, okay. So let's see. We have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. And then we also had fire, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. Wow. Okay. So this is immediately taking me to that 5 of Wands, like this energy of conflict, of competition. And I see that both you and this person feel very strongly about this. And I do see that this is one of those connections that are naturally going to be cleared away, because at the end of the day, a real friend or someone who truly loves you is going to support your decisions. They're not going to try to hold you back from going after things that you want. And I know that can be a really hard message and a really hard thing to experience. I've been there myself. So my heart really goes out to you. But just know that there are people out there who love you, who support you. I love you. I support you. Okay, this is a safe space. We're all friends here. So know that you have a friend in me. And I fully support any decisions that you want to make when it comes to improving your life, making positive changes, anything that empowers you and gives you confidence, like, yes, queen, go get it, okay? Beautiful. We also have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. I love that because we also have abundance here. So I'm also getting this feeling that you guys are, well, yes, we have this imagination card. There's a lot of creativity, and maybe you've taken a more traditional route in life because that was kind of what was expected of you. Yeah, okay. So we have Weeping Willow coming out with family sorrow. I'm kind of getting this situation where maybe your family has really strong expectations of you, and like, you know, if everyone in the family is a lawyer, everyone's a doctor, it's like they expect you to follow that path. And maybe you did for some time because it was just easier to fall in line than to go after what you really want. And I feel like you're really going to be breaking free from these expectations. And truthfully, there's going to be some people who are upset about this, but it's not your job to manage their emotions or their expectations. Other people's expectations are 100% their own doing and their responsibility, and you have every right to be happy. It really shouldn't matter whether you're a lawyer, a doctor, a musician, a chef. It shouldn't matter what you do for work. If it's something that brings you joy and makes you happy, you have every right to do that, okay? So I want to grab one more card from this deck, and then we are going to get some advice for you to close the reading off. So what's one final message? Okay, so we have Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. And so just know that this is a completely natural reaction. Even when we're letting go of something that we know isn't good for us, there's still a process of grief. There's still feelings of heartache and pain and just a multitude of emotions that come up. Allow yourself to feel this way, okay? Whatever comes up, let yourself feel it. Process it in your own time, but just know that at the end of the day, you're making a decision that's for your highest good, and that's really all we can do in life. And so while it can be really difficult to have these kinds of experiences, I also want you to not just focus on these messages that are a little bit more difficult to hear, but I also want you to remember how many blessings are coming into your life, how much progress you're making, how proud I am of you of really starting to set boundaries and put yourself first and really go after what makes you happy and really putting your needs first, okay? Because this is something that so many people struggle with. I struggle with this too. It's a long journey, and I'm just really proud of you, okay? So, actually this card came up in the last reading too. We have Chance. Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. So know that with release and letting go, that it's going to bring in a lot more than you expect. There's going to be a lot of serendipitous opportunities and encounters, chance meetings with people, like lucky opportunities when it comes to your work and career, or just having new experiences in your life. There's going to be certain things that when you look back on it, you're going to be like, what are the chances that that happened? And like, even something that feels like very unassuming at first, I feel like it has the potential to really change things for you. So for example, like, let's say you're looking for a new hobby and you try a bunch of stuff and you find one that you like, and so you continue it. It's like you try that that hobby out by chance, but then it ends up being something that brings you so much joy, so much fulfillment, something that really changes your peace of mind, something that really makes you feel more healthy or feel more beautiful or feel more confident. Okay, so it's like, I feel like you're not going to fully comprehend the impact of certain things until a bit later down the line when you look back on it and you're like, wow, I had no idea that by meeting this person or starting this thing, like how much it was going to change my life. So what other advice is there for my pile 2s when it comes to 2023? Okay, wow, we also have change. Know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. Yeah, this is about having the courage to make the changes that you know you need to make, regardless of how difficult it is. It's like, exactly like this card says, know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. I see that you're really outgrowing a lot of different things in 2020, in 2023, and I just want you to know that that's okay. It's okay for you to grow. It's okay for you to move on. It's okay for you to evolve. And I know it's really difficult when it feels like you're leaving people or situations or things behind, but ultimately it's for your own growth, and you're going to come into new experiences and people and things that align with this more authentic and new version of you. So we also have safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. The message that I'm getting with this is that it's safe for you to make these changes. It's safe for you to move on. It's safe for you to make these decisions that you know are for your highest good. And on the back of the deck, I love this, we have wild. Believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves, and drink in the sunshine. This is really making me think of all of that like exploratory, experimental kind of energy we're picking up at the beginning. I feel like you're really getting back to the essence of who you are and just like unabashedly being yourself. So pile number 2, this is everything that I'm seeing for you. Let me know in the comments what you thought and how this resonated. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Hey pile 3, if you chose the clear quartz and the Rider-Waite Smith, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to get straight on into it and find out what 2023 has in store for you. So when I was tuning into your energy, I kept hearing justification. So I'm not quite sure what this is about. Maybe you're going to be in a position where things are finally starting to work out for you, or maybe you're going to be showing to others that certain decisions that you made in the past were right for you, were justified. But I think more than anything, you're going to be proving to yourself that what you're doing is justified, or the universe is going to be showing to you that what you've been doing is justified, is for a reason. So let's get some tarot. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So let's see. We have the 9 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. And then we also have the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. On the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Pile 3, things are finally moving along for you in 2023. I feel like you are getting over feelings of apprehension and hesitation, and you're finally kind of, there's a blockage that's being removed where you feel like you can finally go. It's like they're showing me, you know, at horse races how they're like all kept behind the gates, and then like the buzzer goes and all the gates all the gates bust open and the horses can finally just like explode out. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up for you. you're finally starting to take action on ideas that you have, different creative ideas that you have. This could be in regards to work, business, career, or just any projects that have come to mind for you, maybe different things you'd like to work on. Or this can even be in regards to taking action towards your health, different hobbies, different experiences that you'd like to have. Whatever you feel like you've been missing is what you're going to be going after in 2023. I'm seeing a lot of movement and a lot of flow coming in, which I feel like is coming as a relief to you, especially because we have this 9 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles kind of on the outskirts of your spread here. So it's like you're finally overcoming these energies, and you really feel like you can just go, like nothing's holding you back anymore. And oh, this is okay. So when I was tuning into your energy at the beginning, like I said, I kept hearing justification, but I also was seeing pyramids, and they're taking me to Egypt. And I just noticed that on this King of Wands, we have 3 pyramids here in the background. So I don't know if Egypt has any significance to you. Maybe this is like a bucket list destination for you to visit. Or if you're really interested in ancient Egyptian culture or something like that. But I'm getting that you could be finding a lot of clarity or finding inspiration or ideas by kind of exploring Egypt, ancient Egypt, mythology, and things like that. There's a lot of wisdom and creative ideas that will be coming from this source for you. And so part of the reason why you're finally able to start moving forward in 2023 is because you're going to be having so much more clarity. You're no longer going to be confused about what direction it is you want to move in. In 2023, you're going to be crystal clear as to what it is you want. And I see you setting like very specific goals or very specific intentions on like what you'd like to achieve or what you'd like to experience in 2023. And this is really, really great because the more specific we are, it helps us to manifest it easier, right? Because we're being really specific with the universe. We know exactly what actions that we need to take in order to reach that goal. You know, like, for example, if we're just saying, like, I want to be healthy in 2023, it's a really great sentiment, but how do we do that? Like, what does that even entail? Maybe we can break that down into some more specific things, like, I want to exercise 2 times a week. I want to start eating more vegetables and less processed food. I want to start drinking X amount of water every day. So I see you really breaking things down into specific, I'm hearing SMART goals. So specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely goals. You can Google that if you've never heard of it before, but it's a really great way to set goals for yourself. So let's see what else is going on in 2023. I'm also definitely seeing travel and adventures with the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of motivation. And I'm picking up this energy that you are going to just have this urge within you to just get up and go. I feel like you're going to be really active in 2023. I'm picking up a lot of masculine energy, so this is very active, forward-moving, progressive kind of energy. Some of you may be getting a new car in 2023. I'm just seeing like a lot of fitness, exercise, getting out into the world is very strong, like Mars energy. You may have Mars in a fire sign, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you don't have to. That's just the kind of energy that I'm picking up for you. Wow, so we have the cosmic egg coming out. This is exciting. Okay. The cosmic egg in this deck represents the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, and this chakra governs our connection to source, our connection to our higher power, whatever it is that you believe in. And I'm seeing that this is where you're getting all of these creative ideas and this motivation from. You're channeling it directly from source. And because of this, that's why there's this endless abundance of ideas and energy, because you're getting it straight from source. You're also going to be, you're very protected in 2023. Not just you, but also your goals are protected, your dreams are protected. Anything that you're working on or working towards is heavily protected. And the reason that it's so protected is because I feel like this has to do with your purpose or your destiny. It's what you came here to do. And the universe is really holding you closely, really supporting you, really encouraging you and helping you to manifest all of these different dreams and goals that you have. I also am getting this message, or I feel inclined to say that like a difficult situation is going to be ending and there's going to be newness coming in. It's like you're wrapping up a tough cycle, or a cycle that has been going on for a really long time. And I feel like it's been a long time coming. And I feel like with all of this forward moving energy, like I'm picking up a lot of new starts, like a lot of new adventures, like feeling like life is colorful again, feeling excited, feeling spontaneous, feeling really driven to just go live life to the fullest. And like I feel like you're tired of either holding yourself back or feeling like you're being held back. I also see with the cosmic egg that you're really going to be experiencing a lot of synchronicity in 2023. So keep an eye out for repeating numbers that you see all the time. This could come through as seeing the same animal. This could come through as certain songs kind of following you around, or even different phrases, like if people are kind of saying the same phrase to you. These are nudges from the universe. We also have the deer coming out. With this, I'm picking up a lot of patience. Having a lot of patience and also extending a lot of grace and compassion to yourself. So while you have this very strong kind of masculine energy where you're feeling really motivated to like get up and go do stuff, I also see that you're balancing this energy out by also leaning into your feminine energy and being gentle with yourself, being kind with yourself, supporting yourself, and taking care of your health as well. While you're feeling very motivated, you're also not in a rush to, achieve certain things by a specific time frame. It's like you're giving yourself the grace of like, I know that I'm going to achieve this and I know I'm going to be successful at this regardless, and it'll happen when it's meant to happen, which is really beautiful, because sometimes we get really caught up in like, feeling like we need to achieve things by a certain age or by a certain point in our life. And all that pressure just can make it really difficult to actually move forward and can really impact us in a lot of negative ways. It can make you feel really burnt out because you feel like taking a break is a waste of time. You feel like you constantly need to be working So I really love to see that you're balancing this energy out as well in 2023. There could also be a significant female in your life in 2023, or someone who has really strong divine feminine energy. Wow, okay, we have inner peace coming out. That's so beautiful. So you're finding a lot of peace and comfort in finally being able to move forward, finally having the freedom, or feeling like you have the freedom to go out into the world and really pursue what it is that's on your heart. We have healing chaos as well. Wow. So you're doing a lot of healing from things that have held you back from the past. This is that 9 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles we were talking about before. And by really going within and healing these parts of you that maybe feel insecure or feel doubtful or whatever this is, it's really allowing you to transmute all of this and kind of recycle this energy into this motivation, into this confidence, into having this passion and zest for life again. And it's really clearing the path for you to be able to move forward with so much more ease. Wow, and we have patience coming out. That's exactly what I was picking up with this Deer card. So do try to have patience with yourself in 2023. I think this is going to be potentially a challenge for you, because I can see how motivated you are and how willing you are to kind of put yourself out there and try new things. And this is amazing, okay? But have patience with yourself and have patience with the process as well. Try not to spread yourself too thin. You may be overly excited and you may find that you kind of bounce from thing to thing and you start doing a lot of things but don't necessarily follow through and continue to nurture and invest in those things. So while testing out the waters and being experimental is really useful, remember that you'll find the greatest progress when you can select a few things to focus on and really invest your time and energy into that, rather than spreading yourself thin and only being able to invest a little bit into a lot of different things, okay? Let's grab some more cards and see what else 2023 has in store for you. There's definitely something that you're going to be nurturing with the Deer here. I think you're going to find something that you're really, really passionate about, something that you're really excited about. And this could be something that you realize that was actually something you really enjoyed when you were a kid. And I'm seeing it bring up feelings of nostalgia and kind of having this full circle moment of like, wow, I feel like everything is coming together. All the pieces of the puzzle are clicking together and things are really starting to make sense. And so I do see that you will be finding one or a couple of things that you can really just invest your all into, that you can really put your heart and soul into. We have regeneration coming out. I love this, especially with this healing chaos. It's like you're the phoenix rising from the ashes and like really starting what feels like a brand new life for you. I know that the start of the year always feels like a fresh start, but this feels different for you, pile 3. This really feels like you've made the decision that you're going to be doing things different from this moment going forward. You're tired of feeling like you're being held back, or tired of dimming your light just to make other people comfortable. And you're not going to be doing that anymore. You're really stepping into this version of yourself that you feel really proud of and that really feels authentic to you. Oh, I just dropped your card on the floor. We also have the Fates coming out, and wasn't I saying with this cosmic egg that This feels like it has to do with your purpose, with your destiny. And now we have the fates coming out. This is so beautiful. You're on the path to alignment in 2023. And things are really going to fall into place. There's definitely going to be so much synchronicity for you in 2023. And I'm telling you, like, things are just going to line up. The more you continue to follow your passions, follow what lights you up, and take inspired action towards it. This Fates card with the number 17, it also makes me think of the Star card in tarot, which is all about wish fulfillment and having hope. So stay strong, pile 3. I know it's been a long, tough journey for you, but things are going to start changing for you. I also notice on the back of the deck, we have blessed with number 22. So this is definitely talking about how the year 2022 was really paving the way forward for your 2023, okay? 22 could be a number synchronicity that you see a lot, and this has to do with balance, harmony, cooperation, and partnerships as well. So I see you definitely meeting someone or meeting multiple people who are going to play an important role in your journey and in your path going forward. I do feel like this is a friend, but it could also certainly be a romantic partner if you're single. Or this could even be a business partner as well. Oh my God. Look at this, you guys. We have purpose coming out. I know what I am here to do. I would like to mic drop right now. Yeah, I mean, confirmation after confirmation here. This is amazing. You're getting crystal clear on your purpose in 2023, and that's the path that you're taking. This is definitely the road less traveled, pile 3, but know that you are going to be met with all of the people, resources, opportunities, and information that you need in order to keep moving forward on this path. Oh my, okay. We also have empathy coming out. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. So I can see that in 2023, you're going to be feeling more open-minded and also really moving from your heart space, really acting from a place of love. Like, you're no longer making decisions because, you're afraid that if you don't make this decision that, things are just not going to happen for you. No, you're taking action and making decisions out of a place of love, out of these good feelings. And as a result, you're more open to different possibilities that you maybe haven't really even thought of or imagined for yourself just yet. And this empathy is also taking me back to the message we had with the deer of you're really being much more compassionate and kind to yourself as you go through this journey. And as well, as a result of that, you're going to feel much more compassionate and patient towards other people as well. And you're going to have much more empathy and such a greater understanding and respect for other people who have taken risks in their life to pursue their dreams, even if the people around them didn't fully understand what they were doing, why they were doing that, and deciding to just move forward anyways. This is really beautiful. So let's grab a few cards from this deck. Let's see what else 2023 has in store for you. Oh, I love this. We have Dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay. So if there's something that you were working on in 2022, or even at the beginning of 2023, and you're kind of feeling like you didn't get the results that you wanted, you thought that maybe, it was going to be a lot more successful than what it was, hang in there because it feels like a delayed reaction, okay? Kind of like the energy we were picking up with this tarot where it felt like you're being held back and then all of a sudden the gates open and the horses go running out. So something you did in the past is going to come back around, and it's going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you financial support. So we also have the butterfly coming out, a change for the better. And then we had the month of November coming out with the eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. I love that so much for you. So these changes that you're making are leading you towards a life more fulfilled. And know that any obstacles or challenges that come your way, you're going to overcome them and you're going to be successful, okay? So no matter how big these obstacles feel or how impossible it feels to overcome, don't let that make you feel like you're going to be stuck in that situation forever, because it's not true, okay? You're going to overcome these problems. Now, because the eagle and November came out together, there could be something specifically that happens in November, some kind of problem, or November is the time where you're going to be overcoming an obstacle that you may have encountered earlier on in the year. It's also interesting because November is like Scorpio season, which is like the end of October to kind of like the 20-something of November, and then after that is Sagittarius. But with the eagle is one of Scorpio's totem animals. So Scorpio season is going to be really, really significant to you in 2023. This could also be the sun sign of one of these significant people that you'll be meeting in 2023, okay? So keep an eye out for that. I also want to end the reading with some advice for you. So what advice is there for pile 3 when it comes to 2023? What advice is really going to help my pile 3s out in this upcoming year? Also, it's really interesting with the eagle because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the eagle is the bird that can fly the highest. And so it has the highest perspective of things. It has the most clarity. And this is also bringing me back to this empathy card. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation, or I'm open to seeing more sides of a situation. I'm open to more perspectives, more opinions as well. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything or take everything you hear on, but being able to observe and just to listen to different perspectives and ideas can really help gain a lot of wisdom and give you a better sense of the full picture, right? It's like a square versus a cube, right? With the square, you're just seeing one side, but if you're able to open your mind a little bit wider and see it as a cube, you're seeing things from so many different ways and angles and different faces as well. So let's grab some advice for you. Pile 3. So we have guidance, find safety in your beacon's light. So what I'm getting with this is, first and foremost, you will be guided during 2023, but also to know that you know a lot more than you think you do. You're very wise, you're very intelligent, you're very clever, and you're an excellent problem solver. And don't underestimate these qualities about yourself. If there's any troubles that you're facing or any confusion that you're experiencing, know that you can always take time out to meditate, to spend time with your own energy, and to really go within, and you'll be surprised at how quickly you can find solutions to problems, or how quickly your inner guidance comes through with solutions to these problems. So what other advice is there? Wow. Yeah, we have meditate. Make some quiet time in the still air. So Definitely you are going to receive a lot of guidance through meditation, whether this is your own inner guidance or guidance that is being channeled through source, okay, through a higher power, whatever it is you believe in. Let's grab one more card. Okay, yeah. We also have reflect, peer into the endless ocean and see what peers back. So you're definitely being encouraged to take time out to reflect, to turn inward, refer to your own guidance system. And through this stillness is how you're going to see how to move forward. I love that on the back of the deck we have journey. Half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. You're definitely going on a journey. Okay, this is definitely a soul journey. You're journeying on the path of your purpose, and I could not be any more excited for you, pile 3. So this is your reading. Let me know in the comments what you thought and how it resonated. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, friends. Hey there, pile 4. If you chose the Labradorite and the New Moon Tarot, you're in the right spot. So let's go ahead and get started and see what 2023 has in store for you. So when I was tuning into your energy, I was being taken to Egypt, which is interesting because that came up in 1 or 2 of the other piles as well. But I was also hearing the song The Final Countdown, and I was also hearing the next episode. So this is interesting. I feel like things are wrapping up for you, and there's going to be a lot of new beginnings in 2023. This is feeling like a whole new phase. Wow. Yeah. Starting off with the Ace of Wands. This is a brand new beginning. This is like the spark of creation. Having so much inspiration, having new ideas, having this it's this feeling of spring where everything is just coming to life and growing. Ooh. Okay, we also have the Page of Cups coming out. You're definitely going to be very, very creative in 2023. And I was also picking that up with the Labradorite as well. So a lot of creative ideas. Let's see. Wow, we have the Ace of Swords. Oh, I'm telling you, there's a lot of new beginnings here for you. Okay, a lot of clarity. We also have the 8 of Wands coming out, and let's get one more card. What else is going on in 2023? Okay. I can't, you guys. We also have the Fool. Okay. Wow. On the back of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Oh my god, this is too funny. All right. I also think that it's interesting. All of these cards have a white background, which this deck, some of the cards are black as well, for example. So I find it interesting that all of your cards are white. Again, it's this idea of like a new day has dawned, like spring is among us, things are coming to life again. There's so much excitement here. There's so much fresh energy. You're having a lot of clarity, having like so many creative ideas, okay, things are just going to flow so naturally for you in 2023. It's like something is really awakening within you. It's interesting that on the Fool card we have the phases of the moon here, so you may want to pay attention to the lunar cycle during 2023 if this isn't something you already do. So for example, setting intentions with the new moon, releasing with the full moon, etc. Even you may want to look into what your moon sign is, or any significant aspects or transits that are happening with the moon. Eclipse seasons, because this tends to happen in May and November, could be very significant times for you. I'm seeing a lot of travel, a lot of adventure, a lot of thinking outside of the box and uniqueness. I see you having a lot of breakthroughs and a lot of clarity. This could be in regards to your path in life, your purpose, what you would like to do as your career, or like what career would be best suited for you. I'm seeing this coming through as like forming different connections, making new connections with people, meeting a lot of new people, meeting a lot of interesting people. I see a lot of travel for you, and traveling to places that you haven't been before. There's a lot of I had mentioned like wrapping up cycles and then starting things new. And with this Ace of Swords right in the center, it's like you're cutting away everything that hasn't been working for you. And because you've been able to just let all of this go and really free and liberate yourself, this is how all of these new beginnings and all of this newness is just flowing into your life. So let's get more information about what these new beginnings are. This is so exciting, you guys. Wow. Let's see. I also feel like you're really going to be glowing. Like 2023 is going to be a huge glow up for like not just you physically, not just a physical glow up, but like mentally you're going to be feeling refreshed, energetically you're going to be feeling refreshed, and I feel like your whole life is just getting an upgrade, like period. Let's see. Wow, we have the black egg. So the black egg in this deck corresponds to the throat chakra. So I really see that you're stepping into your authenticity, you're really speaking your truth, and you're showing up authentically. You're showing up as you are. Which now I'm hearing that Nirvana song, Come As You Are, which is funny because I'm wearing my Nirvana shirt today, which you can't see, but I'm wearing it. And again, with the throat chakra, this is like extremely creative energy, which is what I was picking up with this Page of Cups and Ace of Wands. It's like the throat chakra is how we express ourselves, how we communicate. So I don't know if you like to write, if you do music, if you have like a podcast, or if these are things that you're thinking about doing, but you have something to share, you have a message to share. This could even be like being more active on social media, or like on a certain platform, and like really putting yourself out there, sharing your ideas, sharing your opinions. Yeah, I definitely see you talking to a lot of people and connecting to a lot of people. And I'm seeing it like both digitally and in person. So for example, like let's say you have an audience on social media. I could also see this as like you also start giving talks like in real life, like, you know, like a TED Talk or like something to that effect, where you're like talking to people or like presenting your ideas to people. I just heard Shark Tank, so that may be relevant for someone, or like something to that effect. Like maybe you invent things, or like you make things and you're pitching to investors or something like that. But you have like, okay, you guys are so unique and you have such brilliant ideas. Please don't ever doubt your creative talents and abilities, okay? I don't know if anyone has ever made you feel like your ideas are weird or silly or whatever. Forget about those people, because you're fucking brilliant, okay? Like, like you are seriously so creative and like so out there, but like in the best way possible. Like I'm being taken to Salvador Dali. Like, you know, he was pretty fucking out there and like pretty weird, but that's what made him such a genius. That's what made him so amazing. And like, you think he gave a fuck what people thought about him? No, like he just went off and like created masterpiece after masterpiece. And I feel like this is what you're on the path to doing. We have the oyster. Oh my god, you guys are such a gem. You're this little precious gem, and like you're finally starting to open up in 2023 and sharing all of this wonderful, beautiful, weird, creative ideas and like opinions and thoughts that you have. This is so beautiful. And I would like to point out, like, look at all of this like shining, glittery, sparkly energy. Like, oh my god, you guys are such a star. Ooh, you could also be on the road to stardom or fame. Yeah, like people are gonna notice you. People are gonna see you. You're definitely gonna be in the spotlight in some way. And you're gonna be this like, it's like this hidden gem that people didn't know existed. Even people who have like known you for a long time are gonna feel like they don't even know you, but not in a bad way. They're gonna be like, I had no idea you were so talented. I had no idea you were so creative. I had no idea you could do this. I didn't know that you were skilled at that. Like, why didn't you ever tell me? That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting from you guys. I love this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see what else is going on in 2023. Yeah, I'm hearing it's your time to shine. Like, I'm getting goosebumps. Whatever has been lying dormant inside of you is definitely waking up and coming to life. And like, you are not going to be able to put this fire out. Wow. Okay. So we have pleasure and thriving. Oh my god, I love that, you guys. Pleasure and thriving. Like, what more do we want in life? Like, you're going to have so much enjoyment in 2023. You're going to have so much fun, and there's going to be so much fulfillment for you. I see you having so many new and beautiful experiences. And this pleasure card, I'm getting ease. Like, things are going to be easy. Things are going to come easily. This is like this Eight of Wands energy where it's like things are just flowing. Things are abundant. Things are just coming naturally to you. And like, you're going to be fucking thriving. Like, okay, I love that for you. This is no longer about just surviving. Like, we're thriving now. We're abundant. Yeah, wow, look at this. We have time to go flying out. Like, this card gives me such a good vibe because it's like it's time for you to go. It's time for you to get out there. It's time for you to get on your path. Okay, like, there's so many blessings that are waiting for you. And it's on this path. Okay, and you're making your way towards that door, and on the other side of this door are so many blessings and like so many beautiful things that are waiting for you. Okay, and don't feel like you need to rush or that you're on like a time limit, because it's not true at all. Okay, you're exactly on time. You're exactly where you need to be, and what's meant for you will not pass you by. Okay, it will always be there waiting for you for when you get to that part of your journey. Okay, so let's grab another card from this deck. What else is going on in 2023 for my pile fours? Oh, you could be moving or relocating as well, is something else that I'm getting. We have we have co-create. Oh my god. Yeah. Your manifestation skills in 2023 are going to be on point. On point. And you know why? Because you have so much clarity. And because you're really going after what you're passionate about. You're taking this leap of faith and you're trusting that the universe is going to catch you, that the universe is going to guide you, and that the universe is going to come through and deliver, okay? And it absolutely is. Like, the universe always looks out for us and has our back. And is always, I'm hearing that quote from The Alchemist that goes, I love you because the entire universe conspired to help me find you, or something like that. I'll put it up on the screen. But that quote is coming through. It's like, the universe is on your side. The universe is conspiring to bring all of your dreams into fruition. And all you need to do is stay crystal clear on what you want, continue taking action towards these passions and taking inspired action, and like, it's going to happen. We have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Wow, it's beautiful. I was talking about liberation, and this really makes me think of this Fool energy and like both of these aces that we have, like the freedom to start fresh, the freedom to go where you feel called to go, the freedom to create your happiness right now. You can choose to be happy right now. You can choose to be at peace right now. And I feel like you're really freeing yourself from a lot of burdens and a lot of things that have really held you back in the past. I can definitely tell that you've worked so hard to get to the point that you're at now, and you have so many blessings that are due for you. Oh my God. I'm also picking up financial freedom from this, and the freedom to like either make your own schedule or like work for yourself or something like that. I'm getting like very strong, no strings attached kind of energy for your 2023. And that's not to say that like you won't have commitment or anything like that. Like, there's absolutely commitment. You're committing to so many wonderful, brilliant ideas and like connections as well. But there's this energy of like, it's like connection, not attachment. Okay, if that makes sense. Connection, not attachment. So you're not getting too hung up over particular outcomes or anything like that. You're being really open-minded and being like, the universe, these are the kinds of experiences I want, and I'm going to let you deliver that to me in the easiest way possible, the most natural way possible, and the path of least resistance. And it's like just being open-minded about how that comes through to you. Okay. Okay. Let's take all of these. So we first have grief coming out. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So this ties into what I was picking up with this feeling of endings, or the feeling of things wrapping up. So allow yourself to grieve over any endings. You know, as exciting as new beginnings are, it's also really difficult to say goodbye to certain things, or say goodbye to a certain time period of our life, or, you know, a certain job or a certain connection or a certain lifestyle. Allow yourself to grieve and feel those feelings about it, and allow yourself to process it on your own time, okay? Don't feel bad if, you know, these feelings come up many months later. Okay, don't tell yourself like, oh, you should be grateful for all of these new beginnings. Like, yes, you should be grateful, but at the same time, it's very natural to take a long time to grieve over certain endings, okay? So don't be hard on yourself. We also had friendship coming out. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So yes, you're definitely going to be meeting a lot of new people and making a lot of new connections. And then we also have Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So what I love about Judgment coming up is that you're no longer comparing yourself. You're no longer comparing your path to somebody else's path, because you're recognizing that like everyone is operating on their own timeline and no one is free from challenges. There is no one path that is just perfect and easy and there's no challenges and everything just happens like that. I mean, wouldn't that be great? But the truth is that all paths have challenges and all paths have blessings. And you're no longer judging yourself for where you're at or judging the challenges that you have, the challenges that other people have, or even the blessings and opportunities that come to you or that come to other people. You're simply just letting things be as they are. Which again, I'm being taken back to that Nirvana song. So let's get a few cards from this deck and see what else we can expect for you in 2023. Ooh, wow. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. Okay. These are not coming with us, but we do have a few that are. So, we have the month of January coming out. So I feel like the beginning of the year is going to be very, very significant to you. We have lighthearted, carefree time. I love this. Again, this is that feeling of freedom, of liberation, of it's like this breath of fresh air, of just being able to let go of all of those burdens and stress. It's like, I feel like you know that feeling when your shoulders are really tense and then you finally like release all of that tension and it's just like, oh, thank God. It's like that kind of feeling. We have teardrops, great personal sorrow. And then we also have getting together with friends and dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So again, a lot of connections, a lot of amazing times with friends, but I want to get clarity on what this personal sorrow is about. This could have to do with grieving the certain endings that you're experiencing. This could have to do with a man or someone who has masculine energy, or even maybe a particular friendship ending. Let's see. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me that there's going to be a connection that isn't giving back to you what you've been giving to it. We have the Six of Wands on the back of the deck. So you're going to be overcoming this connection. And while it may feel really difficult to let this go, remember that you always deserve reciprocation. You deserve connections that are mutual. You deserve connections that want to give to you as much as they take from you, okay? Balance is really required in order for things to be sustainable, okay? And so I see that any connections that aren't giving to you, that are just draining you, these connections are going to fall away. But there's so many messages here about meeting new people and making new connections. So I do hope that that brings you some comfort. So I want to grab a couple more of these cards and then we're going to end your reading with some advice. So is there anything else? Ooh, so we have good news coming up. Let's see what this is about. What is this good news about, please? Can we get some clarity for my pile fours? What is this good news in 2023? What is this good news? Oh my gosh. So we have Grasshopper, a situation in the balance that requires careful handling. And then we also have Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So if there's a tricky situation that comes up in 2023, The good news is that you're on the right path, okay? Even when things seem complicated or things aren't going as smoothly as we think they are, we can tend to think that we're on the wrong path or we're doing something wrong. But kind of like what I was saying before, that's not necessarily true. There's no one path that has no challenges or obstacles. So just know that you're on the right path in 2023, okay? So let's close this reading off with some advice for you, pile 4. What is the advice? What is the guidance for my pile 4s for 2023? Oh, okay. We have guidance. Find safety in your beacon's light. So don't underestimate your own inner guidance and your own wisdom. If there's things that you're unclear about, definitely get advice from people that you trust or people who are an authority on the matter. But also tune into your own inner guidance. Find some time where you can be in solitude, where you can be with your own energy and really listen to what your heart is telling you. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. Journal about it. These are all ways that will really help you to gain clarity about how you can move forward or different solutions that you need. What other advice is there? Okay. So we have breathe. Break from beneath the water's surface and soar up beyond the turquoise sea. Yes. With all of these new beginnings, while it's exciting, it can also be very overwhelming at the same time. So find moments where you can really decompress. You may be interested in like actually doing breathing exercises. But I'm also seeing this in a more general way of like, have certain activities that you can do that really help to calm you down if things are starting to feel kind of chaotic and hectic. So like maybe you want to do yoga or go for a walk or exercise or paint, you know, have some kind of activity that you can do that's really going to help ground and center your energy. We have patience. The tide will come in when it's ready. Exactly. You are exactly on time. You're exactly where you need to be. Continue to move forward and have patience with yourself and have patience with the path that you're on. Everything is going to happen exactly when it needs to, okay, pile 4? So pile 4, this is everything that I'm seeing for you. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this reading and how it resonated for you. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, friends.